Hi, it's Mr. H again, and I am going to talk to you about kinds of books. Now, not the kinds of books like what's inside the book, but kinds of book as in the kind of shape or the way the book looks from the outside. Okay? So, this is in my house, this is where we keep all our books. So we have lots and lots of books in our house. Okay. So the first kind of book that you already know, probably seen more and more and more of these, is the basic plain old ordinary book. It opens up this way, and you turn the pages this way. Okay? And that's the way we do it. Now, in other countries, like for instance Japan, they start the book this way, and they open it up this way, and they turn the pages the other way. So, if we were in Japan, we could do it that way, but we're not. We're in Sunnyvale, and this is how you do books in Sunnyvale. This is what we're going to call the horizontal. Horizontal means a line that's flat, and that's the way the book opens. It opens on that line. So we call this horizontal. Okay? And this is the standard size of a book. You go to the library, you see books, they're about this size. So this is your basic horizontal book. Now, books don't have to be this size. Books can be any size. This is an example. It's a very small book. It's smaller than my hand almost. And this is what we call a mini book. This is an old book that my wife read when she was a little girl. So this is one of the Thomas the Tank Engine books from way back when they first, before they were a TV show. Okay. So you can have big books, you can have mini books. All right, I want to write those down. All right, so the first kind of book that we talked about was the normal kind of book that we're going to call horizontal. Okay? Horizontal. Regular book. And then we talked about mini books. Okay? And mini is just another word that means small. Okay? Now, some books, not too many, and I had a hard time finding one, so some books can open not across like this, but they can open up and down. Okay? They can open up and down. And then you can see that this is a calendar, but it's still like a book. I mean, you could look, if you looked at it this way and turned the pages, yeah, it's still a book. But it opens this way. And you turn the pages like this and like this. Okay? So this is still a book, and it opens vertically. So we're going to call that a vertical book. And sometimes, like if the person's writing a silly story about a giraffe, they'll write it vertically because the giraffe is so tall. They want to show you how tall the giraffe is. Okay, vertical. All right. So, and then I don't have an example of this. I was looking all over my house and I couldn't find one because I know we used to have one. There is a one-page book. What? A one-page book. It just has one page in it because you could write the story on one page. My sons used to have, I can't find it, but my sons used to have a book that had nursery, like fairy tales, and they were one page. So Jack and the Beanstalk, one page. And then you turn the page, and it's a new one. Sleeping Beauty, one page. So you can make a one-page book. You can put one piece of paper in, put your cover on, and you could make it that way. So that's another kind of book. Where is my pen? Ah. One page book. Sometimes you call it a one-pager. Okay. Horizontal, mini, vertical, one-pager. And then there were books long time ago, and they didn't look anything like the books that we have today because they did them in a different format. And I want to show you this, okay? So take a look at that. So it's two rolls of paper, and it's a very, very long piece of paper. And they write across the paper like that, and they unroll one end and roll it up on the other end. And this is the way they did books for a long, long time. You can also do it this way. Up and down. Oh, sorry. Up and down. So instead of rolling the paper across, you roll the paper up and down. Okay? All right. So that is called a scroll. Okay? That's a scroll. And if you have brothers and sisters, cousins, and they're in middle school now, they might be making scrolls because sometimes the teacher will ask his students, to make scrolls because they're studying ancient cultures. And that's what ancient cultures used. So if you want, you could make your story, your published book, on a scroll. Okay. So I just talked about the kinds of books that you can make. You can make a horizontal book, which is just a normal, regular old book. Like this. You can make a mini book, which is teeny tiny, small, but it's still a book. You can make a vertical book that opens this way. You can also make a one-paged book, one-pager. Or finally, you can make a scroll and read your book and roll it up and roll it out on the scroll. Okay? Those are your choices, and I hope you have fun picking one out. All right. Thank you. Bye.